Our next guest is California Congressman Gil Cisneros. He was one of the 7 Democratic freshmen from districts who won by Trump, who penned an op-ed last week that seemed to turn the tide toward impeachment in the House. Representative, you heard what David Jolly was saying, as well as our other 2 guests here. Are you moving forward? Do you believe that Democrats are moving forward in a firm way?
Well, we need to get to the bottom of this. The American people deserve to know the answer of what actually happened with this phone call, what the president was doing and trying to entice a foreign government to get involved in our elections and putting our national security at risk. So we need to move quickly, and that's what the Chairman Adam Schiff, is doing. We're moving in a speedily fashion to make sure that the American people have answers to the questions that they need to know.
Representative, you heard what the president's advisor said, Stephen Miller. How would you respond to his statements that we just heard?
You know, they continue to fabricate different things, whether it's a deep state or fabricating information about Vice President Biden. The truth is, the president betrayed his oath to the Constitution. He put our national security at risk by withholding funds to an ally that was engaged in combat against one of our adversaries, that adversary being Russia. And he did this in order to get them to drag dirt and to manufacture dirt for a potential presidential opponent in the upcoming general election. And this is really what it is all about. That's what it is about. It's not about any deep state. It's not about any, other thing that they're trying to manufacture. This is about national security, and the president was willing to put the United States national security at risk for his own personal and political gain.
Representative, is it possible that all of these scenarios that you've laid out, although you did say that they are not those things, is it possible that those things could be possible, along with that this president did undertake activities that are impeachable?
Well, like we said in the op-ed, the information we were getting at the beginning as the story was breaking, that in fact, if the president was going to Ukraine and telling them to dig up dirt on a potential political opponent and withholding money that Congress allocated for Ukraine so that they can combat Russia, we said that was an impeachable offense, and it was important for us, the Congress, to get to the bottom of this. And I think that's what's going on right now. That is what's going on right now. And like I said, the American people deserve to know answers. And I think Chairman Schiff is doing a great job in making sure that everything is moving fast so that we can get the American people those answers.
If you had the vote in front of you right now, I know that the inquiry is just beginning at this moment. Would you vote for impeachment?
Well, we're not. I'm not going to go over any hypothetical situations. I think right now we're in the investigative phase. We're gathering information. That's the important part of this process. And I know the Intelligence Committee is going to continue to do that, and so will the other committees. I think Foreign Affairs and Oversight will continue they're all going to work together to make sure we investigate this matter so that we get all the information possible so that we can make the case not only to the Congress but to the American people.
Representative, very quickly here, as you know, the possibility in the impeachment process is that a request for a larger investigation, a larger investigative group is possible here. Do you believe that's needed, or do you believe in the abilities of the committees to move forward in the way that is best for this country?
Well, right now, I think the committees are moving forward with their process. We need to let that work out. I think everything is going according to plan right now as to, Representative Adam Schiff, the chairman of the Intelligence Committee, is one of the most respected people in Congress. He's one of the most respected individuals in the country. We all have full faith and confidence that he will run these impeachment inquiry, as effective as possible, and he'll get to the bottom of this.
The personal attorney for President Trump is saying that he already has already made an opinion. He already has an opinion on the very process itself, and therefore he should not be part of leading this investigation. Quickly, your response to his criticism?
Well, I think Rudy Giuliani has his own opinions on this, and it's all about protecting the president from the wrongdoing that he was doing. Again, the president betrayed his oath of office to the Constitution, and Rudy Giuliani is doing nothing more than just trying to protect it. So he said that pretty much, I think, on his interview earlier, right? His job is to protect the president. Our job is to protect the Constitution.
So appreciate your time, sir. Democratic Congressman Gil Cisneros of